New game, who this? There you are, Kelvin. Commander Leveilleur instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of the sand beneath his boots, the crunching snow can be rather disconcerting. Fair enough. I feel like sand and snow would be kind of similar, but the ice might be different. I guess it's just to show the difference in locales. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danafim Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Alright, away we go. Third unit brave. Oh shit, he injured. You okay? Those balls, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. Okay, you weren't attacked, you just hurt yourself. It's alright, I got the healing ready for you. The others went to head through Danafim Pass. Hurry and you might catch up to them. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. This snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. I mean, it is actively snowing though. But I guess it is fresh, alright. He'll be fine. You'll be fine. Go on without me, Scion. I'm in no condition to run. Just follow the fresh tracks. How can anyone run in this blasted snow without knowing what's underneath? Yeah, fair enough. You gotta watch your footing. Oh, we're all the way fucking down to the south. All right. Look for the footprints, he says as I fly over the mountain. Who needs footsteps when you have quest indicators? There it is. There's the sparkly fresh prints. Wow. I was supposed... Oh yeah, we've lost our way. Here's the fresh prints and an entire mountain away. Ah, they were here. The tracks lead southeast. Oh, there they are. Wow. Yo, pal, what up? Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast and... Yu Hase? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Oh, you never split them up. That screams trap. Get back to the rest of your unit. Oh, hey, Yaller. You changed your name from General Yaller to Admiral Yaller? Oh, shoot. I don't want to fight this guy. Book it. Oh, there he is. Yu Hase. Okay, good. That thing went away. Alright. Back off, bitch. Oh, shit. There's a second one. Put dot on him. Put regen on myself. When I can. Okay, and the second guy. Beat that MF? Heck yeah. Alright, fellow saved. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice that they doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. Wow, way to go. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friend found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Alright, well, you did good. You did good, guy. More competent than I thought it would be. That guy was the one that was just like, I'm here for profit. Apparently, he's a little badass. Okay. We're searching on the outsides. Oh, suspicious people. Just gonna approach them. Hey, yo, what up? Excuse me. You're being detained. I'm through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Look out, bitch. I'm here to apprehend you. Well, stay with her then if you think you'll fare any better. He's just gonna book it? Oh ho, we have backup. Good timing, fellows. Now, there'll be no need for that. Gasp. Oh, Yugiri is here. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yugiri! Yet your lands ever thirst for blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. Always so poetic, Yugiri. No, I've done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. As he falls dramatically to the ground. Fancy meeting you here, Kelwyn. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither? Yeah, dude, it was a long trail to get here, but yeah. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. I see, I followed the heretic, you followed the merchant, and here we are. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. Oh, all the way from the Ivy investigation from the Immortal Flames. Nice British accent. Thank you. I try to do accent in general. Or any really differentiating voice factors, but it's hit or miss. Been streaming for a while. Anyone alive or they went back to sleep? I don't understand. Say what? Anyway, he came to our attention in the course of our investigation of the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I was gonna say that's interesting. But it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Wow, really? From Ul'dah? Let's see. But it seems that really may have been providing assistance to Iceheart, right? Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Lady Yugiri, you badass. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead in the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. We're always glad to help you, Gary. That is a most generous offer, Lady Ugiri, one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. Our guardian in the shadows. A comforting thought. Come, Kelwyn, let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his support. Lady Ugiri? So quiet in the countryside, I can only imagine. Up, let me mount up. Where are we going? Indoors. Inside. Where are we? Hold on, let me see. For the greater good. Oh yeah, okay, in the camp, Wait. Oh, okay, here we go, Alphino. Look, Alphino, where are you? Captain Ilbert seems confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Complete. Oh, we're meeting with the alliance leaders. Alphino is eager to hear Ilberd's report on the Ivy. Oh, we're getting the chess piece. Finally, in this new set. The very golden set. I'll be sad to leave my cool white mage cloak behind. Except. Oh, here comes Ilberd. Captain Ilberd, your report, if you will? Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquire their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the Flames we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we are able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. Say what? The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement, and needless to say that included those originating from House Forton. He knew the precise route of the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? Do we know as a he? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-rank members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider, then, that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the ancient is among Raubon's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames' establishment? 'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. Wow. That is well in there, infiltration. The roots run deep. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, which made you think, why act now? I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the three grand companies, Daz was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa Laminza and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mined under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldah's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Rauban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the costs, there remained this small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that means recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Are we tossing suspicion on the Immortal Flames here? I don't like this. Rauban's a good guy. He does good. The Immortal Flames do good. The Monarchs ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding. 'Twas not out of charity they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail Van Darnas's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Rauban with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Ahem, returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in expecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in a like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Imeric, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abaters. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Time for what? Yes, I'm aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leaders has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. Oh shit, war succession over? As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Kelwyn. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. Is something gonna happen? Is this happening time? Upon the honor of the Crystal Braves, I swear that I shall not rest until the Ivy is unmasked and in chains. Cool beans. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to our sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Muphilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such a time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me in Africa's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. yelling things into pillow. I assume things that something portends to future things there. I know, like I said, I know lots of major plot spoilers, but I don't know the small details, at least involving this part of the game. So yeah, okay, we're going to Gridania. Let's open the teleport. That's why I'm not going to say diddly squad, thank you. I do know, though, spoilers. Spoilers. I think I do know. I think that guy betrays us. Little bird. I have a feeling he might betray us. Let's see. Yeah, we're going out this way. I know something bad happens with the Crystal Braves. Ilbird. Unlike Robon, politics is not my cup of tea. While you and the commander attend the council, I will attend some business of my own. My thanks for coming, Kelvin. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. She will show us to the lotus stand. Oakley dokley. Show us in. The Alliance leaders await you at the lotus stand. Will you be joining them now? Yes, I will. Let's go.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
As I thought.
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
Gasp. Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Oh dear. The disrespect.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Wishful thinking. Those man's shoulder pads. Jesus.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
That is quite the helmet. Crown. Crown helmet. It's incredibly top heavy.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
dramatic cloak swirl.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he
That guy
shall.
seemed pretty old to be like
For there are
the
none
grandson.
left with strength enough to oppose him.
I guess maybe the elder son was like older. I don't know.
Since the success of Operation
It's yet to happen, LJ.
the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Hold on. Annexation definition. The action of annexing something, especially territory. Wow, so useful. Alright, annex definition. Append or add as an extra subordinate part. Okay, so he wants to add it to the Empire. Okay. And he didn't want it to be destroyed like Meteor Project would.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartno dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Dude, we've tried to persuade Ishgard, so, like, just being like, yeah, we have a new emperor. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Like, they'll have to make a move first for the Ishgardians to be like, okay. We most recently spoke to them.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it.
Wow, Elfino. So mean. He's so disheartened by the lack of initiative and coordination on the Three Nations part.
If only
We all
the
can't
leaders
take
of
decisive
Ishgard would
action
follow
when
their
we're
example
also being
and stop hiding
diplomatic.
behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by.
They're dealing with their own
But
shit.
that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming.
The spies.
So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Sage protagonist not. Okie dokie, Alphino. It will not escape your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust among the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little and less to the common folk. Take the Lebminzens, for instance. Though Admiral Malweb outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven of grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Grenadians are mocked as hermits who talk to the trees, and the Uldans scorned as swindlers who worship coin. I mean, they do talk to trees. And rightfully so. The trees are great. And they allow them to exist in the 12's Wood, as in the trees allow the Grenadians to be here. Listen, you don't shame talking. You don't mock talking to the trees, man, unless you talk to a tree. All right. The criticism of the Eldons is justified. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds. They're exactly, of course. Take that pillar of Uldan society, Teleji Adeleji, for example. But that is besides the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. What? Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. Nah. We don't need to do that. Just like, you'll hear petty conflict go and kill each other over this. Nah. Plus, like, the Omega weapon is a legitimate problem, even if it's not active. But enough idle musings. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the Observatorium, Captain Ilbard has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems most likely candidate has lately come to Gridania. You mean Glasses Lady who was standing behind Roban? The hunt nears its end, Calvin. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilbard near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Corthus, you can be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. There's a theory that Gridania were Elizans from Ishgard who were fed up with war between dragons and man. I mean, maybe, but the Pagils were humans, were they not? I guess there is some Elizan that is here as well. But the Pagils, which are the horned people that like rule like Connie Snod's Pagil. They were human. Their lore basically comes down to they're like gifted by the elements or whatever, and that makes them grow horns because of their connection to nature or some shit, and that's what makes them Pagil. Which is a side race to human. Oh, there he is. Ilbard. My thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we proceed with extreme caution. Ilbard is convinced that he has discovered the Ivy's identity and is preparing to move against the Garlean spy. The Pagil are unique, but that will be explained more in Stormblood. Oh! We gain more explanation on the Pagil in the White Mage quest. Oh! Listen well. The spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than the Flame Marshal Elaine Royal. Robon second in command. No. You don't think so. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Raubon chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. The Monetaries saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners. Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet the Monitors did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Royal was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the Monitarists? Duck! Don't let her see you. But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is royal presence here now. Royal. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Robon attended the Council of the Alliance leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. The woman has no business being in Gordania, yet here she is nonetheless on some pretense. She's up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the flame records for evidence of Royale's guilt. Even if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely on your eyes, Scion? Sure thing. You have my thanks. Let us go, and then and take care not to alert our quarry. Alright, we move over here to speak to Ilbert again. Royale is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate. With me, Scion. Just keep walking. So Royale has entered the Carline Canopy, meeting someone perchance? Or could it be she means to board an airship? Pray, look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. Efemi is her name. I shall remain here in case Royale reappears. Well, she ain't here. Okay, well, we speak to Efemi. Kelwyn Light, such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? Ahem, a social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Alright. You're saying she somehow disappeared. Nowhere to be seen, you say, and you are sure she did not board an airship? She did not come back out either. Where in the seventh hells should she have gone? She was in disguise and she boarded an airship. The Roost, how could I forget? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some moon dewy tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor. If you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. You are a shinobi of Doma. Indeed, I'm actually a freaking ninja. The woman you seek has left Gardania by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. She did make a costume change. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. You badasses! Thank the 12 the Domans were... For the Domans, were not for their unique talents, Royale would have disappeared without a trace. Alright, Daystar Road. And some other stat shit. I should have probably had stat food before I went into the dungeon. Once again, all this shit probably go in my bags. I have not looked in it. Not looked at my bags in a long time. They'll have to be cleared out eventually, but until then, they'll just keep piling up crap. Alright. Armory chest pieces. Equip. Oh my. That is more armored than my last robe. Maybe soon I'll be able to get rid of creepy staff. Oh, by the way, LJ, are you still here? How do I take out my staff? Okay. Look at this shit. When I have my staff active, its eyes move. I noticed this in a cutscene where I had my staff pulled out. The staff just got 100 times creepier. Next staff is also kind of creepy. Shit. When will I get a not creepy staff? Anyway, I look very armored up here. Much gold. Very fancy. We're so fancy now. Ilbert is eager to resume the pursuit of Aline Royale. Our hunch leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Royale. That word does not Royale. Just gonna call her Royale. Example, and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sleepboom Pier. What preparations? I'm good to go. Hilbert. Oh, thunderstorming. This... Oh, Yugiri. This way, my friends. Yugiri is here. I immediately feel 100% safer. Your quarry makes way for the Hawthorne Hut. If Royale is truly the one you seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt their communications, and we've installed them around the city-states. In doing so, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Nice, so you've got jamming stuff. Royale would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with the Imperial contact directly. Yet as well-known face in the Immortal Flames, she cannot move about Thanland without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for a clandestine meeting. The Illizen are common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell me, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. Yugiri, we are blessed to have you. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Royale in the act. Next time you're at Linza, if you have not already unlocked the challenge log, you should do that so you can earn some extra gil. Okay. You can look into that. Where am I going here? Okay. If Royale was here, she is no more. We have no choice but to continue this pursuit. My people report that our quarry has departed the Bramble Patch. The Ivy returns to the gnarls whence she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall wait in the shadows. Tread carefully, my friends. Oh, here we go. Just beyond, Royale is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer. An imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me. Flame Marshal Ellen Royale. You are under arrest for treason and espionage. Do we have the authority to do that as a newly formed organization? Oh, you were followed, you bloody fool. Be fair, by ninjas. Oh, he's booking it. No worry, you Yuri's fast. Damnation. Well, you gonna run? You gonna run? Is that our pals? The Doman ninjas! Look at these badasses. You're surrounded. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle. But if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? You'd arrest me for strolling the Twelveswood. When last I looked, that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance then? Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. She's looking for an opening. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Wait, what was that nod? Oh, that was just a nod of like, yeah, let's go. Yay, that surprisingly went well. You Giri, you blessed angel. It's all thanks to you. Even a warrior of royal renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness of her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the Immortal Flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. May I ask what you will do now, Kelvin? I'm needed in Ishgard, probably, most likely. So the Scions seek a way into Icegod's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray, do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. Everybody's just so afraid to be wasting my talents. Everybody's just like, you think it's a waste of your talents? Just like, it's okay. And speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of the shinobi? No, but I'll keep that in mind. You have the aptitude for it, I believe, so please give it a thought. Till next time, my friend. Maybe eventually, Yugiri. Also, get the frick away, tree thing, you're blocking the screen. Rude. Alright, pray return to the Waking Sands. Or not the Waking Sands, the Rising Stones. Pray return. Alright. I was waiting for a return to the Waking Sands moment. So I think that's gonna be it for me in terms of Final Fantasy this stream. I did say we might do an Animal Crossing island tour. So let me go in here, at least get to Minfilia. The Ninja Quest line is pretty hilarious. I'll look forward to it maybe eventually then. To leveling other classes. I don't know if I were to level another class, it would probably be some sort of DPS, but I'm not sure which one I would like to go for. I am like level 26 in Arcanist, so that would probably be the first one I would level. Yeah, finish this first. Yeah, obviously. Oh wait, hold on. Was there more people to talk to out here? Oh yeah, they've changed positions. Holy shit, Tataru's juggling. Steady, steady. Not bad, eh? With a little more practice, I could earn a fortune at the Ruby Road Exchange. She cannot seriously be considering it. Life as a street performer should be one's last resort, not their first. Papalimo. Tataru has grown beyond childish fantasies of becoming a songstress. Now she aspires to be a legendary street performer. Tataru has lots of aspirations. Multi-talented Tataru. Yes, but Higiri, you're missing the point. The individual doesn't matter. It was the team effort, and I was the one who... Hey, Higiri started this conversation. Thancred's tale of Lady Yugiri almost beggars belief. My heart is fair to fit to burst from admiration. Oh, he's talking about maybe how they fought together in, there was the around the Leviathan questing time. He's like, yeah, it was amazing. And also Lady Yugiri was there, was also amazing. And she's just like, Lady Yugiri is such a badass. Haha, a rousing tale of a comrade's valor. Truly we're unfortunate to count Lady Yugiri a friend. Squats battle. Wahahaha, I could do this all day. ALLDAY. I assume that's how she spells it out. Hoo-ha, ararg. I cannot go on much longer. 'Tis a battle of wills, a struggle for supremacy. Our fighting styles may differ, but this unyielding spirit is the same in warriors in the world over. I must admit, the exercise of yours never fails to amuse me. While its movements appear comical, it does seem to having the desired effect. Strength, Ori! On your honor as a sign, I forbid you to surrender. All right. Now that we've caught up with that, let's enter the solar, and we'll log out there.